first line of code to the heights we've reached. Every challenge faced, every lesson preached. Climbing up the ladder, yet the sky's the limit. Endless path before us, every step is vivid. Looking back on all we've done, the miles we've crossed, but the journey's just begun. There's no line we've lost. New horizons calling, dreams that never fade. With every dawn arriving, new foundations laid. Infinite potential shining in our eyes. Boundless opportunities reaching for the skies. We're unstoppable together, breaking every wall. With grand horizons before us, we can have it all. Senior roles behind us, but the future's bright. Every project's a new chance to ignite. Learning never ends, there's always more to see. Unlocking every door, setting our minds free. In the echoes of our triumphs, hear the call. Together we're invincible, we won't fall. Electronic dreams and guitars, grand embrace symbolize our journey. Limitless space, infinite potential shining in our eyes. Boundless opportunities reaching for the skies. We're unstoppable together, breaking every wall. With grand horizons before us, we can have it all. Pushing past the limits, soaring through the night, embracing every moment, shining ever bright. Infinite potential, our spirits intertwine. Endless possibilities, forever we'll define. Infinite potential, shining in our eyes. Boundless opportunities, reaching for the skies. We're unstoppable together, breaking every wall. With grand horizons before us,
Hello, hello.
we can have it all. The journey never ends, endless dreams await.
Mike Sorkin, thanks for the verification. I don't go half the stream without it working again. Two under two is a hustle. I mean, I don't have first-hand experience, but I can imagine. I do enjoy seeing this here every time I log in.
The journey never ends, endless dreams await. We're in an infinite loop. When we fall, we break and run, and that's it. No, this keeps repeating over and over.
Alright, let's dive in. We're working on fixing our event log system at the end of the last stream. What am I playing? Let's see if it... There we go. I don't... There we go. It's over there. Wasn't sure if my bot was still on or not. I never like verify it. But yes. Yes it is. So I think we had an issue. Let's just dive in. I think there's an issue where he also makes bunnies. That's true. I don't know what the deal is with this, because I do have a checkpoint in here that every time I stream I have to play up into the checkpoint, but then the checkpoint saves. Then the next time I stream, the checkpoint's wiped again. So I don't know what's going on with that. However, this event log on the left here, which is right there, is what we're building out right now. Just want to make sure. Yes, like right now, it's only showing 2. That time it showed 3. There is a bunny. I don't know where he's at. He starts over here somewhere, but he does roam, so I don't know where he has currently roamed to. I don't know. He's ran away. So we're just gonna get through up until the checkpoint again, so we don't have to go through all this intro stuff every time. This text is broken too. We noticed that last time. We haven't done anything with this text, so I don't know when that happened. So we are going to have to look at that eventually too. That should be our checkpoint. Rice cakes are so nummy. The chai tea, it's heaven. It's a good thing you got them. Alright, so we're going to take a look at what's going on here. And I think right now, let's kind of spread out some of this logic real quick. I got these logs in here we'll keep for now. This part is fine. This part, I believe, works just fine. Which is just adding the events to a queue. So whenever something happens, it adds that event to a queue. It's this logic that I think is problematic. You're gonna lurk? Alright, enjoy playing The Sims. Or watching your show, or both, whichever it is you're doing over there. So what I think we need to do is I don't want the cycle, the logic that adds things to the list, which includes all of this, needs to be separate from the cycle that processes the list. I think right now they're not fully separate. Which I think is part of the problem with why we have some issues here. So instead of having a trigger node here, I think what I want to do is use a sequence node to trigger both of these. And then event 2 needs to come down here and activate branch. And then over here, I think all of these delays. Let me double check here. So this trigger so what is this hooked to then? Must be hooked to one of these then. Now what's this line going to? What is this trigger node? Didn't look like it moved when I picked it up earlier. So when the branch here is activated, it triggers this node, which shows the text. It sets this boolean to false. So if it comes through again, the false will move it over to the next one in the line. The trigger here displays the text, then starts this delay. When that delay is done, it's triggering both this boolean and this delay. I think probably what I can just do is this delay comes back and triggers, not this delay, this boolean being set or being activated, and come back and activate this. We're going to try this for all of these. We should have a log. Index out of bounds. We should have a log for if there's no available text options to display. After it displays the text, it removes the text from the list, which is good. So let's see what that does. That doesn't work at all. That doesn't work at all because I forgot one piece. I forgot to change this point to here. Then I can just get rid of this trigger node. So why did I see that twice? Why am I seeing them twice now? Well, that's interesting. Wait a minute. No, that's accurate. Should set it to true. Why is that part not happening?
more illusions, no more spiraling inside. The fix is found and I'm finally alive.
That's setting the Boolean. It's coming back into here to trigger this and then come back and start the cycle again. So why is this part not working?
Lines of code reflect the state inside my head. Each function calls for balance where my thoughts have fled. Reorganizing systems, both digital and real. Seeking harmony and clarity in how I feel. Breaking down the barriers, cleaning up the mess, refactoring every part.
Still getting 2,
Emerging from the chaos, finding my own way.
which right now is not making sense to me why I'm getting 2.
Refactor my mind, redefine who I am. Rebuild my habits,
But now I'm getting no available slots.
coping with the struggles, finding strength inside.
I'm getting no available slots twice.
Let my spirit rise. Optimizing pathways, streamlining my flow.
So it seems like
The clutter, letting new ideas grow. Facing every challenge with a mindset that's strong. Integrate
what I need to happen here is I am going to set a gate here. Event 2 here is going to activate the gate.
strategies and coping tools to guide me through.
Gate will activate this. Event 1 here will close the gate. Index out of bounds on here will open the gate.
Rebuild my habits, let the old ways disband. Coping with the struggles, finding strength inside.
Is that what I want to do?
Revitalized, let my spirit rise.
I don't think so. 'Cause I don't think I care.
Shifting all the patterns,
'Cause it should just not show up. Why is it showing up twice? Is my question right now.
answering the calls. We refactor our lives,
Only way it's going to show up twice is if this.
change. Refactor my mind, redefine who I am. Rebuild my habits, let the old ways disband. Coping with the struggles, finding strength in
No, I didn't disconnect that. That's was part of the problem.
my spirit rise.
So that's why it was showing up twice.
Renewed my sink is overflowing, got no time to scrub a dish. I'd rather slay a dragon made of code than grant one grown-up wish. Pizza crust is ancient, but I'm
Okay, so that definitely fixes it showing up twice.
sure they'll pass the test. Hey, I'm chasing pixel glory, forget that laundry pile. Time
But now,
is never time to file. So call me lazy, say I'm stuck in a fantasy.
the cycle
Worlds with
of logic is going through, it looks like.
wasted days.
It's actually in a loop, grabbing this last one. Index out of, why is that in a loop actually? Index out of bounds,
Reflects my questionable
setting the text and the color, and then setting index out of bounds again.
thing. Got no shame to hide. My neighbors hear me shouting each time the code compiles. But I'd rather crash a program than fold clothes into a pile.
So,
Reality is knocking, it's pounding at my door, but I'll
these are my remove text, remove color logs that we're seeing. My index out of bounds log. I'm getting index out of bounds. Nothing should be happening. Alright, so this trigger. We're gonna add some extra things in here that may or may not stick around. Sequence 1, we need to activate these. Sequence 2, we're gonna update and show. So we can get rid of all of those. Then sequence 2 is also going to start the timer here. We're going to get rid of this. This is true. We're going to activate the sequence. Sequence 1 will also activate this boolean. Sequence 1 here is going to hide this. Sequence 2 will activate that. Rewinding lines and errors, we'll fix them all someday. And in each silly prank, there's a spark that keeps us strong. A faith that we're gonna do this to try to mitigate this issue of this doesn't seem like everything's in sync. So we basically just replaced our trigger here. With sequence nodes. The stories we told, every snippet of code still glimmers in our mind, a testament to how we never left. But we also need event 2 here to activate this. Pulse here activates that. This activates that. And sequence 2 here activates that. This is at bottom padding of 100, so this one needs to be bottom padding of 50. Event 2 here activates that. This guy activates this. Pulse here activates that. And this needs to be bottom padding of 0. One more. Same thing. Event 2 activates this. Pulse here activates that. Activating this activates this. And then if this is false, it'll activate that log. Just to keep the logging there. Let's see if that makes a difference with having the sequence nodes instead. I didn't hook something up. I know a couple things I didn't hook up.
Nerves strung tight like cables on the edge. Frustration fuels the chaos, but I make my pledge. I'm breaking through midnight. Meltdown turning into light.
Those hooked up.
Now can't contain my will to fight. I'll shatter every demon screaming in my ear. Heavy wrist behind me, my purpose is clear.
Okay, so why did 3 and... Oh, I didn't change the position of 4. Why did they all become 4?
I'll remember this anthem and rise above the din. I'm breaking through midnight, meltdown turning into light. All this
Hey, Naya. How's it going?
to fight. I'll shatter every demon screaming in my ear.
So this is happening, I think.
My purpose is clear.
Because
Keep on coding till I get it right.
this loop super duper, that's good. Everything's going well with us, just trying to fix logic, the usual. There's nothing to break this loop.
Comments pop like fireworks, then vanish in a blink. Metrics grip my mind, pull me deeper than I think. These numbers weigh it
That's a problem.
recall what's underneath. A mirror,
So let's think about that for a second.
when did I lose belief? Caught in digital illusions, longing for a real sign, but I'm buried under data, ignoring my own spine. Will it want more than numbers flashing on our
This was what we gained by doing it this way,
shine unseen? Are we lost
right? So I can probably swap that back out for a trigger node if this works. But it's only going to trigger this if there's a value. If I get index out of bounds, that breaks the loop.
pixels for my eyes? Each light feels like oxygen, feeding me these lies. I pace through the night with hopes,
I didn't move the fourth one.
but deeper truths forgotten in the haze of trending plays. You're not just clicks and follows, there's more behind the glass. Validation's fleeting currency, gone so very fast.
That actually is looking pretty good.
Line us by a shallow scrolling sum. We'll lose the spark inside us, the soul we're running from.
So,
More than numbers blinking on our screens, craving honesty.
let's
Shine unseen, step beyond illusions, become who we're meant to be.
top padding 50.
Authenticity. I see the stress behind your eyes, the emptiness that grows. Shadows
Let's put this back to a trigger node.
let your voice ring true, unchain yourself tonight.
Because there is no sequence here anymore.
Breathe in your own light.
Get rid of that guy.
More than numbers flashing on our screens, craving honesty. Where our hopes shine unseen.
How's your maze coming along? I have to number 1. That was interesting. Why is that happening? I think I know why that's happening. I think that has to do with this delay. If I'm hitting the button faster than this delay, it's screwing things up. Now I'm wondering, what happens now if I just take this delay away. Let's try that and see if we actually need that delay or not. Don't think we need that delay. It looks like it's working as expected. Okay, this is looking good. Let's get back in here. Get rid of these logs. Package things up here a little bit better. Everything here. Slightly higher, so we'll bring that down. And we're just going to leave that the way it is. Now, this here becomes this remove item and award item. So instead of this being hold on. Let's remove these from that group. Okay, we're gonna need this. Right, so when this is updated, trigger this event. This needs to be this text goes here. Update value. Let's get a color, which I should have not deleted that color node yet. So I could pick up that color. But it was a red like this, so we're just gonna pick our red. This is updated. Update this color. Tighten this up a little bit. And then I want to do the same thing here. Just keep our green there. Just gonna bring this over. No, we can duplicate this. This is okay. I'm okay with duplicating this for right now. Delete, delete. All right, so if that works, I'm gonna delete this, so I don't need that anymore. If that works, then when we go pick up a rock, that should display our thing. Using our new logic for displaying the events on the left side there. And fingers crossed. Didn't show up. Did for that one. It's red because I didn't change the color. But it didn't show up for the first one. Let's fix that color.
I'm caught in the crossfire, chasing validation. Real-time feedback fuels this twisted fascination. Will I let them down, or can I rise above the doubt? I'm trapped in the spotlight, I can't live without. Check 1, 2. The chat blows up, spilling secrets. I'm addicted to the rush. A flood of hearts on the screen.
I don't know what happened there. Felt like I hit an invisible wall. Done something. Still nothing. Shows up there. It shows up here. So let me just restart and pick them up in a different order to see if it's that one specific group of rocks that's the issue, or if it's just in general the first time it's trying to display something, it's not showing up right. We have a whole bunch of rocks in our inventory. So let's pick this one up first. Nothing. So it has something to do with being the first one. Notice the string is empty. Rocks added to inventory. So the first time updated it to an empty string. But then the second time, it works. So which one? This one's the award item. Add event log text, add event log color. Come over here, add event log text. Add event log color. Activate here. Activates this sequence. This sequence activates text here in the color. And activates this sequence. This sequence resets those values so they don't carry over for the next one. And starts the loop. So why is that first one have empty text? put a log right there so we can see what text is being set. And yeah, a single log. Didn't log anything the first time.
The project grieves again. And so do I. The monitor's flashing red, my heart's on overload. Every crash feels like heartbreak, but I can't let go. Reaching for a quick fix.
Feel like
Shaky thread, errors piling up so high I'm losing my head. Hey, I'm on a bug hunt, chasing down this code, patching it together so it doesn't explode. Laughing through the drama, raging at the glitch.
this is why this delay was here. This doesn't necessarily make the most sense. But I'm going to put this delay back. We're going to put this to like 0.1. Super low.
Caffeine's fueling my meltdown, comedic rage in tow. I'll smash 1,000 keys until I've won the show. Each failure's just a step on this patchwork ride. I'm band-aiding my heartbreak, can't hide my pride. We're almost there, one more fix to survive. Then this sloppy patch will finally go live. Hey, I'm on a bug hunt, chasing down this code, patching it together so it doesn't explode. Laughing through the drama, raging at the glitch. I'll piece it back together with my big sloppy fix.
When I put that delay in there, I don't like that solution. But I know that we're doing the same thing for the dialogue. So we're going to keep it in there because we're doing the same thing for the dialogue for, I think, the same reason. Just snug all this stuff in here. Let's add this delay root.
Watching you navigate the lines, echoes of my past. Every stumble, every step, hoping they will last. Sharing all my knowledge, seeing fear turn to fire.
Hey, Drifter, what's going on?
Darkness lifting you higher. You're walking down the rocky road.
All right.
Facing all the
So hopefully that just solves that issue.
I see the strength I knew. A legacy of mentors passing through. Passing the torch, watching you ignite. From the shadows to the brilliance of the light.
Need to figure out a way to organize the quest stuff a little bit better. But honestly, I think that's going to get a little out of hand as we keep going.
Those late nights, debugging side by side, facing every obstacle, nowhere left to hide. Now I see you rise and turning dreams to real. Every line you
But
write, every code you seal. It's bittersweet to let you take the lead, but seeing you succeed fulfills the need. To know the torch is in your hands today, guiding others on their
excited to see what the community has been creating lately. definitely a lot of good creations out there. So I need to see here. This goes Jax, Eli, Jax, Eli, Jax, Jax, Eli, Jax. So I need to know which one the text stops showing up on. Once I figure out which one the text stops showing up at, then I can hopefully figure out what's going on. First, I need to just unhook that. I think unhook that, or is that going to break everything? I need it to restart me back at the beginning. So it was not that. This is per player online. Player checkpoint. Default string is start intro. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna do something like this. Then tie that in over here, like so. Also tie it in from this way. My goal here is that if I do this, it should hopefully start me at the beginning. And if I put that back, it should hopefully go back to using the checkpoint. That'll be my little quick switch based on what I need to do. That seems to work. Yeah, I still spawned here. Why did I still spawn here? I'm gonna not worry too much about that right now. What I need to see is when this dialogue breaks. Okay, I get Jax's text. It skipped a whole bunch of text. It literally skipped a whole bunch of text, so that's what's going on. So that is this here. So I feel like talk to Jax, hide the objective. None of these gates are open, right? So it jumped all the way to basically the last dialogue. So the queuing there, which worked just fine before, seems to have broken. So, problem here. So they all get set to an empty string. Empty strings would get pushed to the queue.
Endless lines of code, but something's always wrong.
This is my, this resets the text when adding things. So I have my delay. Have this sequence that activates all of the add nodes, which then triggers this sequence, resets the text, sends the response, and then triggers this. So by the time this response, all of these should be cleared out. It's clearing them out at the same time that it's sending this event. So it clears them out, sends this event. Over here, I'm listening, add dialogue response on all of these. But the gates should only be open value updated triggered this event. And open this gate. When I get that response, I activate the gate node. It should be open. All of these ones should be closed. So let's verify that. This will be dialogue 2, dialogue 3, dialogue 4, dialogue 5, dialogue 6, Dialogue 7.
A new day's begun.
See, the intro dialogue works just fine too. I don't necessarily think it's an issue with the dialogue logic itself. I think there's maybe something just wrong with the quest logic. Here's my bunny. He likes to get stuck on the rock. Tried putting him down here, but he just disappeared somewhere. I don't know where he disappeared to. When I talk to him, I should get like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And unfortunately, which to me seems like that all went way too fast for having that half-second delay that should be in between each one of those. Right? That should be add dialogue, half-second delay, response, should then be the next one. So each one of those logs should have had a half a second delay in between them, and it didn't. Why is that? Why are all of these basically, it feels like all of these events, all of these gates are just open. But the only thing that should open them is on value updated, and these aren't receiving notifications, so
casting haunted light in code we groove, seeking bugs to fight. Eyes red raw,
however,
visions tight.
What if just in case there is some kind of race condition here, event 1 opens that, event 2 triggers this activates this, now that's being activated out here. Open. Let's do that with all of these. Open. 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 Then for the rest of these, we're just going to tie it into the same logic it's currently based off of. You want to make sure and none of these are set to receive notifications on update. This dialogue has worked just fine for like 2 months, so I don't know what I changed or what has changed that it's now broken. But we will definitely fix it. I know this dialogue for the intro works, but I don't want to compare them because it's not necessarily related. We had lots of problems today. What kind of issues did you guys all run into today?
Balancing the tasks, the lines of trust I build, every decision weighs, every hope fulfills, seeing potential in their
Build mode to playtest blinks out. That's not good. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong there. Login issues, a lot of people. I saw some people posting about the login issues. That was weird. I wonder if they had some kind of like server outage today. So why are all of these getting activated at the same time? That's the problem. They are all being activated at the same time. All of these gates should be closed. So how are they all being activated at the same time?
Together we'll conquer.
The only way this makes sense is for all of these gates to be opened. So let me check something real quick. What activates this? This guy. Right? So I guess what I need to do is any one of these set receive notification on update. Can't imagine they are. So if they were, that would be causing a lot of other issues. But you know, I don't know how this makes sense. But somebody did message me the other day about gate nodes, and they were saying gate nodes were not working. I mean, I've been using gate nodes forever. And they've worked always. So I guess what we should do real quick. Yeah, I can just do it here. I was gonna go do it in a different arc. You never like using gate nodes? Who would message such a detail? It's a secret. It's a secret. I have no poker face. That's why I don't play poker. Nope, not at all. Let's see, what do I want to do here? I need to do something to test the gate node. So let's just do an, we'll do all of an input so we have control. We'll do the R key. And then we're going to do another input off of the I guess the P key that will open the gate. We'll do another input of the L key that will close the gate. And we're just going to do write log. Got through gate. That's interesting that the Discord overlay actually shows up on screen. When I accidentally hit the Discord overlay hotkey. Alright, so let's do this. What did I do? R, E, and L. I press R, nothing happens. I hit P, through the gate, I press L, They're not getting through the gate anymore. So gate nodes are working. I'm pressing R right now and it's not logging anything. I press P, I press R, and it logs that it got through the gate. Press L, and press R, and nothing. So gate nodes are working. They're not broken. Except they are broken over here. I don't understand why right now. Just want to make sure. Open, closed. And I guess real quick, just to make sure I'm not going crazy here. Let's actually just up this to like 2 seconds. Maybe a half a second is shorter than I think it is. Yeah, that is going to throw off the dialogue here at the beginning. But that's fine. I'm not leaving that delay at 2 seconds. I just need to see if those logs are spaced out at all when I go talk to Jax up here. They very well should be 2 seconds apart. And they are absolutely not 2 seconds apart. So now what we do is maybe, just maybe, they did break gate nodes, but they only broke existing gate nodes. We replace them, they work. So let's go through and replace all of these gate nodes with new gate nodes. This needs to close it. Then this here, we're going to get rid of the sequence node because it didn't do anything. It's not the issue. This will open it. That is a way better broke than not having a solution. hopefully, if this doesn't work, then we'll just swap out the gate nodes and we'll just use branch nodes with booleans. I like gate nodes because it simplifies that logic, so I don't have to use, you know, 2 booleans plus a gate node or plus a branch node. I can just use a gate node. But if they're not going to work, it's not really saving me anything. Let's this should open. This one should open. Quick check real quick that everything looks right through here. Looks good to me. Alright, let's try that now. We still have that 2-second delay, so text at the beginning will be a little off. And if it's working, we should have big delays in the logs when we get to Jax. And if that's not working, then we're just going to rip the gate nodes out. Must have missed something somewhere connecting all those up. I only got one text. Yeah, this is not activating that. However, the fact that all of those didn't get activated when this one got activated is a good sign. Now, my dialogue is leaking. Just let me check to make sure. All of these gates need to be closed, which they're currently not. Which I guess that is interesting. That if the gate nodes weren't working, Why didn't that dialogue leak through earlier? But let's just see. Something's still not hooked up right. Oh, no. Yeah, something's still not hooked up right because it's not going through all my dialogue. But it's not skipping to the very end. Oh, I didn't hook these up, did I? Which is possibly why I'm not seeing anything. Sure, all of those hooked up. All right. Let's see what else we didn't do. Yeah, all the logs are still coming through right away. And it's still broken. Which doesn't make sense. So let's do this instead. I'm going to test if it's the gate node just by swapping one of these out. Default state is off. I need this to be on. This is going to update this value. Add another one of these. It's back to off again. This will activate the branch. This is true. That'll activate that. This will activate false boolean to set that back to false. This is essentially what a gate is doing. Just all as one node instead of 3 nodes. we're gonna do this for 2 of these.
Sweat and tears on every key. The journey's been long, facing down the doubts, proving I belong.
And then we're just gonna check if
Turning sleepless nights into radiant light.
we're gonna check what the logs look like with 2 of them like this.
In the silence of creation, I found my
And if this gives us the same logs, then I'm gonna be pretty confident it's just my logic somewhere screwed up, and not that the gate nodes are broken. If I get different results with this, then it'll be maybe that the gate nodes are broken.
rising from the shadows, answering the calls, celebrating every victory, every climb. This breakthrough build marking our time.
So,
Finally, it compiles everything aligns. A breakthrough build, crossing all the
it did the same thing. I don't think I hooked up my logs, which is why some logs are missing. But the text being displayed was the same thing.
it seems.
I don't think it's the gate nodes that are the issue. Let's do that. We're gonna hook this up to that. We're also gonna hook this up to open. This up to close. This will activate that. This will activate that.
We built our dreams, now they come alive. With every line perfected, we continue to thrive.
So that was a good little experiment, but I don't think gate nodes are broken. I think either like one of 2 things is happening.
Posters on the basement walls, cords tangled on the floor. We're forging pixel kingdoms behind a creaky door. We're skipping rules and deadlines, running on a wild spree. Every glitch feels like a triumph, sweet rebel energy. Hey, we're building worlds in this messy hideaway. Strumming power chords till the chaos lights our way.
Option 1
Test player madness through
is something
a basement revolution that
happened with advanced variable nodes. That's the only other thing that would affect this logic.
we're stacking lines of code like some mania inspired math. Rebellious hearts pounding loud with each bug that we debug.
Or 2
Ignite the pop punk spark we love.
something's wrong with my logic somewhere that I somehow inadvertently broke and don't know how.
That's the risk we'll take. Crank the volume up. Let's watch the code explode. This sweet rebellion leaves us nowhere else to go. Hey, we're building worlds in this messy hideaway. Strumming power chords till the chaos lights our way. Test player madness proves we're changing.
That's annoying. It is. However, just part of the process. I don't understand it. Something changed with my logic. Something had to have changed with my logic. I mean, I don't know. I'm so confused right now. Because the only way any of this text dialogue gets in there is if these gate nodes get opened somehow. Like, nothing else triggers this text to be sent through unless it goes to this gate node, which should be closed until it's ready for it. Head objective, turn the blip off. Talk to Jax. Oh no. Someone's got me stumped. At least for right now. Something wonky's going on. Doesn't make any sense. This is going to be a problem. So interestingly,
pizza boxes scattered round, scribbles in the margins, I just swirling faster than the coffee that's dissolving. 3 a.m. again, eyes are wired to my screen, gotta get these thoughts out, feed the frantic pop punk dream.
let me make sure I got logs on here. So the thing that's interesting to me is that it's only after the first text shows up just fine. It's everything after the first text it's an issue. So let's play around here.
Out the lines, half delirious, half inspired. Pizza boxes keep the stories from being retired. Every scribble gets a chord, every chord gets a cheer. We're unstoppable tonight. Who needs sleep here? Hey, we're writing legends with greasy pen strokes, tearing through power chords, fueled by silly jokes. This late night mania is all that we need. Our digital
My open logs aren't accurate right now.
Crash comes, we'll dream the next surprise.
Late nights in the office, shadows on my mind. Lines of code like burdens, expectations intertwined. Every commit, a judgment, every push, a test. Balancing the chaos, striving for my best.
Pressure mounting, higher deadlines closing. Silent battles raging, where do I begin? Facing all the doubts, fighting through
Let's see if this makes any difference.
composure, masking all the pain.
Yeah, so you see how dialogue 1 and then dialogue 2 through 7's all at once. Dialogue 1 comes up, a 2-second delay. The rest of them are pretty much immediate. Dialogue 1 is this guy. Which dialogue 1 open never even logged. Oh yeah, dialogue 1 open. Values got updated. And dialogue 1 got activated. And there's a delay. Like there was supposed to be. And then all of these gates got opened somehow. So confused. Let's grab all of this dialogue and we're just gonna disconnect that and that. We're just never gonna open this lodge or that dialogue. No, I need one more chunk of dialogue, I think, in here to test this out on. So let's reconnect to this one. Open. And then we'll disconnect this. And then just to show, this event's received, we're gonna log dialogue start. Hello from Vegas. Hope you guys had a safe trip there. Hope everything's going well. Hope you didn't lose all your money at the casino and the airport.
Heartbeat syncing with the rhythm of the scream. Thoughts racing through the chaos of a digital dream. Can I navigate the sea, find my way to shore, or drown in the uncertainty, forever wanting more? Hello world inside my head, I'm reaching out to you.
You're doing like $100.
Line I write, I'm finding something true.
You were broke by 10 p.m.
Nervous energy ignites, but hope begins to rise.
Oh, you're down like $100.
New journey, I'm ready to surprise.
Wait, you're down $100 from the airport slot machines? Oh, or did you at least get to the hotel?
Challenge that I face fuels the fire within, turning fear into ambition. Let the coding begin.
Okay, so this here is interesting.
Embracing every moment, every choice I've made, from the first hello to the lines that intertwine, building worlds within my mind, one step at a time. Hello world inside my head, I'm reaching out to you. With every line I write, I'm
So no dialogue at all came up that time.
nervous energy ignites, but hope begins to rise.
I don't.
On this brand new journey, I'm ready to surprise.
All I did, I think, for the start of the dialogue was I added this log.
Breaking through the barriers, tearing down the doubt.
Embracing every moment,
We're down $500, but you've gotten your redemption. Nice.
free with all we have. This is
Very nice. Just make sure you save some for the rest of the trip.
I'm reaching out to you. With every line I write, I'm finding something true. Nervous energy ignites, but hope begins to rise. On this brand new journey, I'm ready to surprise.
Let's see. So you're in Vegas. That means it's like 7 p.m. for you. And yeah, I was just gonna ask if you guys knew where you were gonna go for dinner for your anniversary yet. Well, now we done broke everything. You know an artist out there? He does funny paintings of olives.
Light, racing like a drum. Can we push it through, or will it all collapse? Holding breath, eyes wide, avoiding any traps.
we're racing up.
Oh. So that's why that is not working. So I changed. I changed the event name. So, what event is this? Talk to Jax.
Merging all the fragments, lightening the load. Teams on edge and ready, fueling the fight.
Alright, so that crisis is averted.
Closer to the break of light.
Just arrived today, no wandering yet. Likely tomorrow. Fremont Thursday, of course. leave with trash bags full of loot. I hope you do too. If you literally have trash bags full of loot, I mean, you pretty much are going to be set for life, right? I mean, even if it's trash bags full of $1 bills, that's a lot of $1 bills. I don't know how many $1 bills fit in a trash bag.
Break down every wall, rise above the chaos, hear the victory call.
We merge as one, no fear can hold us back. Triumph in the darkness, keeping us on track. We're racing against
Depends on the trash bag.
midnight march tonight. Every line must align. Keep the vision in sight. Feel the
That's true.
rise, don't let it tear us apart.
It's very true.
With one unified heart.
Merge is complete, dawn breaks.
Yard size trash. That's a lot of money. So yeah, something weird is definitely going on. I get my dialogue start, right? And then I get a slight delay for dialogue 1 open. And I get dialogue 1 with a slight delay. And then dialogue 2 and 3 just go.
My scribbled notes are scattered. I'm haunted by mistakes. Prototype after prototype, each one seems to break. I'm chasing visions through the chaos, but they slip out of view. Every glitch feels personal, like I'm coming unglued.
So, unfortunately, we are at the end of our time here. So this is definitely going to be a problem we tackle on Thursday. I still feel like there's something wonky going on with the gate nodes. But I mean, we tried multiple different things and it's acting the same way. So it may just be... I don't know. I'm going to have to do some thinking about this between now and Thursday to figure out why these gates are open when they shouldn't be.
Memory leaks and phantom bugs, they taunt me in the night.
Something's getting through and triggering these gates to be open
Am I losing sight?
when they should be closed. That's got to be what's happening. I just got to figure out why. So yeah, we will hopefully get that figured out on Thursday. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming out and watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. For everyone in here that's doing the Marble Maze Challenge, good luck. I'm excited to see everybody's mazes at the end of next week. And yeah, we'll be back to know. Have you not been watching my streams? I run into trouble on every single stream. Yeah, we'll be back Thursday, same time. I mean, I do.
Illusions of defeat, but hope is coded into every line. Our strength will not
The pivot point. The pivot point theft. What about the pivot point?
and watch the dawn arise. Rising from the broken blueprint, stepping through the
Oh, the pivot points that always need to be positioned correctly. Yep. I got you. All right, we'll be back on Thursday. We will get this dialogue issue fixed one way or another. If I have to tear all this out and redo it in a different way, we'll do that on Thursday. But we're gonna make it work. So, thanks for coming out. See you all on Thursday. Have a good rest of your evening. And yeah, bye.